Hello, my beautiful Divine Collective. This is Phoenix Dragon Queen coming to you with a Pharaoh Psychic Inspirational. Now, I tried this before and we were receiving the same cards. So I stopped it and I asked Source to remove my energy. This is for the Divine Collective. And now we're getting some different things. All right. Here we go. We're going to take all three of these. Source says stop there. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have ego driven. Ego will fight to keep you small by pretending you're above everyone else. When being right matters more than being real, your evolution stalls. I have a couple of people that I work with that, they're ego driven. No matter what, they always think they're right. And that's not always necessarily the case. Just because you have a certain way of doing something doesn't mean that someone else can't come along and do it differently and still get the same result. So don't be so ego driven, okay? Release is power. Freedom begins the moment you stop clinging. Let it go with love or with fire, but let it go. Okay? Sometimes you do need to burn those bridges. Sometimes you need to, build that fire up and just be like, I'm done. So learn how to release. All right? Wild rebirth. Can you feel it? The stretch, the strain, the tension before your rebirth? You're about to hatch. You are about to have a rebirth. Guarded heart. Walls may have protected you once, but now they're just keeping everything out, including what could heal you. Unguard your heart. Some of you really need to learn how to let other people in. It is okay to trust again. It really is, because now you have a little bit of knowledge in your back pocket. You have a little bit of discernment in your back pocket. You're not going to be so easily swayed to, do something that you don't necessarily think is the correct thing to do. So let down those walls a little bit, let a new person into your life. And I'm not saying it has to be a romantic thing or anything like that, but just let a new friend in, go have lunch with somebody on a Saturday or go have coffee in the morning or something, just breathe and get out there. You never know what you might find. Buried potential. Settling for less doesn't make you realistic. It just makes you forget how powerful you really are. Don't settle for less. Definitely don't settle for less. Build your boundaries. And if anyone crosses those boundaries or belittles you because of your boundaries, then that's when you might want to burn that bridge and release them, okay? Be unapologetic. Stop apologizing for your power, your voice, your dreams, or your truth. You don't need permission to be exactly who you are. Like I said, Source didn't make any mistakes. Just be you. You were created a certain way on purpose. Be you. Stop hiding who you really are. Walk with your head up and be unapologetic about who you are. Okay? Identity crisis. Who are you outside of the roles, titles, and survival strategies? It's time to remember who you were before the world told you who to be. What did I say? Walk tall with your head held up, your chest puffed out, and be unapologetically you. Don't have an identity crisis, okay? You are who you are, and that's just the way it is. All right, let's get an angel number. One angel number, please, source. One angel. All right. 1001. Spiritual awakening. New beginnings, personal growth, embracing creativity, finding your path, inner peace, transformation. You're entering a new phase in your spiritual journey. While it may feel like a dark night of the soul, know that this is part of your awakening. You are on the path to enlightenment. Oh, excuse me. That was definitely a spiritual burp. You are on the path to enlightenment, and this challenging period will soon pass. Trust in the process of growth and transformation. That's angel number 1001. All right, my beautiful divine collective. I hope you enjoyed this Feral Psychic Inspirational. I enjoyed giving it to you. As always, peace, love, and enlightenment. This is Phoenix Dragon Queen, signing off.